with me, Joe LaTour with LaTour Asset Management. And Joe, first of all, good to see you. Thanks for coming in.
You too, Tom.
Now, part of your name is the word asset. Now, people always think of that, well, that's my savings, that's my money, that's my... But part of it really is the people, your asset, which is the staff that you have there. And I know that you're very proud of your staff.
I'm very proud of them, and I'm also proud of the fact that we take a team approach in helping people. And we're diversified as far as the gifts and talents that we have on board to be able to help people realize their retirement dreams, Tom.
Yeah, and I know from speaking with and seeing the different people that you have here, it's a very personal approach.
It is, and of course I've got my son Josh LaTour, Jim Margraf, Barbara Burns, and we all share the same values of low-key, no pressure, wanting to help people, not just wanting to sell them something.
Yeah, and I know that part of the thing is you work from like the family values that you have. You want to offer those same kind of values to anyone who walks in your door.
Absolutely. All of us at LaTour Asset Management, none of us like to be pressured, all right? So we try to extend the same courtesy to prospective clients that are seeking out our counsel.
And there's no cookie cutter approach where this is concerned.
No, there's no one size fits all. Each person, there are a lot of particulars that need to be taken into consideration. And just like a tailor would make a suit of clothes for you, we take your risk measurements, your goals, your objectives, and the plans that we come up with for you need to fit you. And that's the approach we try to take, Tom.
All right, let's take a look at one of those assets right now.
So I was born and raised in Southwest Missouri. I grew up in Ava, and actually I now live just down the street from where I was raised. I live there with my wife Courtney and my two dogs, Darcy and Bentley. And my wife actually was immigrated from Canada. She came down about 4 years ago, and we've been married for 3.5 years now. Well, I became a financial professional kind of following in the footsteps of my dad. I think it's a great field, helps a lot of people. It's something that I've always admired, and so that's something that I wanted to do with my life. One of the things that I find most rewarding about my job is that I'm able to bring an element of peace to those who are facing the storms of retirement. They may be scared of the unknown, and that's understandable. So being able to see peace come over someone who is afraid of stepping into that chapter is very rewarding. So one common misconception regarding retirement that I hear a lot is people think that they can use the same strategies that they use to get them up to retirement and that will work throughout retirement. People need to change their thinking when they approach retirement age from accumulation and growth to distribution and preservation. One of the big concerns about retirement is volatility in the market. But one thing that people may not realize is the volatility of future tax hikes can be a huge concern for someone's retirement. The government is actually a controlling silent partner on their IRAs and 401ks. If you have pre-tax dollars, the government can dictate how much of those dollars that they want to be theirs just by raising taxes. So there are strategies that can be put in place that can lessen a person's tax volatility. But when building a relationship with a client, I like to come from the standpoint of being a solution provider for them, as opposed to just being a salesman that puts them in a product and says, see you later. I want to have a lasting relationship that's based on something real. So a successful day for me, I feel like is, at the end of the day, I feel like that I've helped people and I've brought some peace of mind to their situation.